Something we've probably all read about with, added fear that we've experienced the last year. Many COVID survivors have been dealing with debilitating symptoms for months. They're called long haulers. They've also been dealing with the expense of dealing with that and the ongoing treatment. Senior personal finance correspondent Sharon Epperson shares one woman's story.
I have still not yet recovered.
It's been 10 months since Jessica Pasco first experienced COVID-19 symptoms.
I had the ongoing fever. I had a tremendous cough. I couldn't breathe well enough to sleep without coughing.
She still doesn't feel entirely normal.
I'm always still exhausted.
Unable to work for more than 3 months, the 36-year-old bar manager now only goes in a few hours a day. And the wedding planning business she launched in 2019 came to a screeching halt in 2020.
I'm not working full-time, and I'm also not doing weddings, which is my #1 source of income.
Like many so-called COVID long haulers with lingering symptoms, Pasco also has been challenged by persistent financial strain.
People who are facing job loss because they can't work, or situations where they're going to the doctor all the time, so they're spending a ton of money.
Physician and financial advisor Carolyn McClanahan says the best remedy for that money pain is to try to protect your finances ahead of time. Her first tip?
Always have health insurance.
The latest COVID-19 relief package provides expanded subsidies for health plans under the Affordable Care Act, making it less costly to get health insurance, even for those out of work. Next, she says, get disability insurance. Employers may offer it but aren't required to. Getting it on your own is more expensive but could save you from financial ruin if you're unable to work due to your illness. Her final tip? Build up savings.
We used to say 3 to 6 months of emergency savings, at least 6 months now.
Pasco and her fiancé John, a chef, drained their savings when he also was out of work for a few months. Now that they're both working, they're turning a corner.
Our savings is thankfully starting to increase again.
It can be difficult to improve your physical and your financial health at the same time, but planning ahead can certainly help to lessen the financial pain. Joe?
Sharon, long haulers, this is not the only similar disease to that. And I'm thinking of other chronic illnesses where I think the recommendations would be the same. And there's a lot you hear about. They all sound terrible, Lyme disease or whatever it is. But I guess you do the same things for those.
You're absolutely right, Joe. You should definitely do many of the same things and add something else. Another recommendation is to keep a health diary. Keep a journal, all of your doctor's visits, the treatments, the imaging, the medications. Keep a journal of all of that. McClanahan says it can be very useful when you're trying to submit your health insurance and your disability insurance claims and get them covered. All
right, Sharon, thank you. I hope it's a low percentage, not low enough.
It's not low enough. It's not low enough.
Not low enough. Maybe there's, I don't know. Maybe we'll learn more about how to deal with those things too, therapeutically or whatever. But thanks, Sharon. Appreciate it.
They're studying it. It's just so hard to figure out, and there are so many people that have these ailments but aren't necessarily reporting them either.
Right.
So that's something to consider as well.
It sounds similar to what we said to like some of the other autoimmune diseases where doctors aren't really sure what's going on. But
exactly.
Anyway, we wish them well. All right. Thanks, Sharon.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.